of study and problem statement.
The degree concerning financial literacy among young Malaysians on the ground is still lacking as they lavish their money uncontrolled and enjoy luxury living, thus loaded them with debts, not including their personal loans such as housing, car and credit card. This is worrying as youth who do not possess efficient financial management for their future run the possibility of hardly have sufficient money to live comfortably sooner or later as well as throughout their retirement. The research question for this topic will be: first, are Malaysian youth literate enough on their financial care? And second, what is essential to build a consistent, continued financial literacy structure? To answer this question, there are three goals of this topic. The first one is to understand how many young people do not reflexively grasp and pay attention to the ins and outs of their money. Next, to discover how a deficit of knowledge and ethic of financial principle can affect a young man. And finally, to identify a strategy that can help improve financial security. In this topic also, three theory has been discovered, which is: first, there is a positive association between student well-being and financial literacy. Second, students with more financial knowledge tend to save more. And lastly, financially illiterate postgraduates are more likely to borrow.
Now, I will explain about the literature review for this research proposal. Good financial management is essential to make life easier in the future. The purpose of this study is to know about the importance of financial management for youngsters nowadays. There are two reasons why the youth nowadays have a poor financial management. The first one is lifestyle. The living arrangement, mannerisms, and customs that are typical of or selected by a person or group of people define their lifestyle. A lavish lifestyle is one of the reasons many young people have poor financial management by making loans but failing to settle debts. The second one is lack of financial knowledge. Many youngsters do not fully understand how money is made, spent, and saved. They also do not have the skills and ability to use financial resources to make decisions. It is also beneficial to understand the specific concern youth have when it comes to money. Next, the research framework. Lifestyle and lack of financial knowledge is the independent variable IV, while the factors that lead to the poor financial management among youth, which is failing to impress others, boredom, and peer pressure, is the dependent variable DV. The dependent variable DV can happen when the youth does not practice a healthy lifestyle and lack of financial knowledge IV. This study was conducted to show the identified variables affecting the financial management among youngsters.
Research methodology is the how a particular piece of research is actually done. More specifically, it deals with the methodical design of a study by a researcher to ensure that the results are valid, reliable, and relevant to the goals and objectives of the study. We decided to conduct exploratory research because our study relies on qualitative method for data collection, such as informal conversations with a group of teenagers and young people using surveys. Open-ended surveys and questionnaires will be administered to young people between the age of 18 to 30 as part of the qualitative data collection method. Using a non-probability sampling technique, 100 students' responses to a public online survey were distributed at random at the time of enrollment, and the data gathered on the effect of money management on youngsters was significant. All respondents were contacted via WhatsApp or email, and the majority of them used both. In order to suggest solutions, it is crucial to be knowledgeable about the issues with financial management that young people face. With the researcher, it provides us with more data and statistics about the young people's financial management issues. The majority of young people have financial management issues because of their lifestyle and lack of financial knowledge, according to a literature review, which is a survey of journals, articles, scholarly, books, and other research sources. There are 7 steps in the methodology process that we had to go through, starting with selecting the best research design, then creating the questionnaire and survey, measuring the variables, selecting the sampling design, selecting the target population, analyzing the data, and finally testing the hypothesis. The results of this study will help Malaysian youth manage their money sensibly and effectively.